What is up, guys? Jake here with the next Vainglory video, and this is a new series. It's going to be fan matches. I just got invited by a guy that knew me from the channel, said, hey, just a random invite every great once in a while. I'll accept these. I don't get mad when I don't accept them, guys. I'm not going to do these every day or anything. I'll do them when I can. But looking at the names here, you heard to read Braden and Mr. Jose Lou. So Braden and Jose Lou, I'm not sure what that guild tag is there, but they invited me up. They wanted to play some Cruel and some Fox, so I went ahead and grabbed the Phinn up just as a good third option. And we went against Scarf, Cruel, and Catherine. So kind of an interesting matchup here. Cruel versus Cruel in the jungle, and Vox versus Scarf in the lane. In my opinion, Scarf are one of the strongest heroes in the game right now, and just a terrifying place. That poke is ridiculous. And now that they've buffed it, her ultimate is just it's just terrible. But anyways, this is more or less a battle of the Cruels in the jungle. So me and Braden go down, separate up, did the first hit there, start him off for him, and then just get out of the way, let him get some of that solo XP on that last one, on that number 1, and then start this number 3 up and get out of the way on it. So once he gets done with that, he has pretty much made it to level 2. I think I might take one of these right here. Yep, right there, he got level 2. So we're ready to fight if the fight comes, but we didn't really see them, so we thought we'd go up and mess with that Scarf in the lane. We know he's going to be a handful for Vox early game, and he gets just close enough to run out and put the smash on with a slow. He just was too slow to react there, slowed him down. Cruel come in, finished him off. A very nice gank for Cruel Phinn. That's pretty nice for an early gank like that. It's not easy to do for sure. Get back down in the jungle, start doing our thing, made Vox's life a little easier, so mission accomplished there. Letting him get all those last hits, letting Cruel get fed up, because Cruel is scary when he gets fed. So is Vox. So really, we've got a real late game composition. Starting to buy these scout mines and flares. Want to have them everywhere. I see, guys, I play with so many supports that don't put vision down, and it's driving me insane. If you play support, your main goal is vision. Your number 1 goal. It's above anything else. If you can give your team vision, you're giving them a better chance to win the fights. So just remember that. Just like that flare out there I just threw in that bush, that lets them know. Are they still there? Are they waiting? No, they've ran away. We know what we can and can't do. Buy scout mines, buy flares. You don't have to go contraption. Put them everywhere. Put them all over the freaking map. Just everywhere. Just come up and just run Scarf out. Not really trying to gank him, just more or less give Vox some breathing room. Remind him that we're there. Again, put down more vision. Go back, go through another cycle of farming, get more gold just so I can buy more vision, and then I slowly build towards that that fountain. Obviously I want a fountain, but it's not something that these early game fights you got to have or anything. The vision way more important. Just establish it early. You see, buying more scout mines. They're going to trigger them. They're going to trigger them all the time. The whole match they're going to trigger them. You just reapply. I don't know what they were doing here, but we walked right into their jungle and went straight to their backs and took them. And then they kind of come in, I think right here. Yeah, they come in through the bush there, land the smash on both of them. I think she stunned me for some reason, or maybe it was no, he has a stun. And then obviously our Cruel is ahead right here, so he just deletes that other Cruel. Land the smash, which slows her down long enough for Cruel to get another. That goop right there saved her life. Like, Cruel couldn't get his smite off because of that. I mean, very nice play by Scarf. So I'll give him full credit for that. Come back down. Cruel, I don't know. He was just checking what was going on back there. More vision. Buying. I think I bought. No, I didn't even buy any out there. I'm not sure what I was saving up for the tier. I got my tier 2 boots. I'm not sure what I was saving for there. I've got the flare still, so no problem. Taking our backs and work our way back up to the lane. But Vox was rotating down, so it was a good time just to all sort of go together. Stormguard Banner, that's what I was trying to get. So now I am working towards that fountain a little bit. Land the smash. I don't know if he didn't see us there, if he's actually attacking. I guess he was, because there were some stacks of smite onto our Cruel, but I think maybe just that might have been a frustration. There was no jungle for him, so he just came in and died. I don't know. I'm not sure what was going on. Miss Scarf with my smash. He gets out of the way, but Catherine comes in. She gets almost deleted. If it wasn't Catherine, anybody else would have been dead right there. But we decided to go ahead and take their jungle again. We know it's up. Just go right back to the backs, get all of that juicy farm for ourselves, and deny them any of the gold. So when you do that, several times, you see Cruel coming down to try to get some. He knows he's got to run away. So he takes off, build towards that fountain a little bit more, and I think I buy up some, when I get there, just a little bit of battery, just to have a little bit of power for myself. But you see, I've slowed down on my purchasing of the scout mines. I'm not done. Well, I wish that was a stun right there. We'd have had them, but it was just a slow right now. Nice hook, but I'm not done with it. But I've got some mines out there. I've got some vision. Let us know where they're at down by the store, in their bushes, things like that. So you can start, when you get that sort of vision established, then you can start buying into some of your, towards your fountain or whatnot. Just told Cruel to go ahead and farm it up. I'll protect the lane. So I just come up here, wait for it. Don't, take last hits if they're right there waiting for you, but you don't want to push the lane forward or anything. Let Vox come down and have some farm and have the lane on his side. So right there, come back down into the jungle, buy up the tier 2 shield. Again, just working towards that fountain. Want to get that in the bag, and then decide to grab a gold mine here. I didn't think they really even contest it, but they do come flying in to contest it here. Cruel comes in. He must have just came in past that, behind that. Ooh, look at that. Just get the gold mine taken care of. Cruel does go down for it, but it's worth it. I mean, one death there. And Vox comes down and just absolutely wrecks that Cruel right there. That was impressive. So I decided to come back down to the jungle just to see what was going on, see if maybe I could bait Catherine. So she's standing there because of my vision. She doesn't know I can see her. Put the smash on her, 2, 3, 4 hits before she even knows the fight's going on. Get a few more hits on her, and now I'm just saying, okay, got her pretty low. Let's see if I can pull her up into the lane. So I hit my boots, just start working my way up there. She tries to stun me, which doesn't really do anything. I put my fortified health on just long enough to live through it and get another baited kill for my boy Vox up there. So nice job. I think I did land that hook, but he had already pretty much died. So I'm very low, but I can just farm my way back up to full health here. Land that. I missed that beat on the bottom minions there, but take those. Go ahead and get the minion mine started. Grab it. And now I've got my A maxed. It is officially a stun, so when I land that, going to be much more useful. Go ahead and grab that fountain and then back to buying scout mines. So got my fountain taken care of. That's in the bag. Here they are. Come over, land that stun on them. Money. Give that fortified health to Cruel. She lands that silence, but no big deal. It's already over for their Cruel, and she is right behind. Boom, dead. Very nicely done. Scarf comes down. Big mistake. He gets stunned, double stunned, pulled in a little bit, deleted. I had just enough life left. That's the ace buff. So we decided to go to their backs, take those again, take all their farm, and I believe we got their minion mine here as well. Yeah, it's not been touched yet, so that's a huge payout right there. So much gold we took from them. Work our way back up into the lane. Cruel's there. I was going to use this hook. That's like the worst hook ever, because I mean he just walked right into me when I went to use it, so completely wasted. But no big deal. Did get him taken care of. Put a little poke onto them, but with a scarf, it's hard to do a turret dive with a scarf. He can just sit so far back. But that turret was so low, Vox did get it taken care of. But that scarf can sit so far back and just poke and poke, and it hurts so bad. Ooh, look at that stun. Stunned him right out of his ultimate. That was beautiful. And then Catherine hung out too long, so she goes down. It was not an ace though, but it was a pretty good fight for us. So I had to come down and grab the gold mine while we were at it. Just the most valuable thing we could take right now. Go back to the store. Let's see, what am I buying here now? I got some armor just for myself, and that upgraded that battery a little bit. I do want to get clockwork, just so I can have that hook up, my smash and all that more often. Again, I've got pretty good vision in their jungle. Another pretty horrible hook right there. Do we land the stun on him, but it's a little bit too late. Vox comes in with his silence and just starts wrecking face like Vox does. Really, really nicely done. Land the stun, give him just enough time to back out, kite away, gets the kill onto Cruel, but unfortunately, Phinn. Unfortunately, Scarf rotates down and gets not only him, but me as well. Just turn around, smashing, do what I can, put a little damage on him. But I'm going down. No way to run away from those guys, but no big deal. Let's see, what am I going towards here? I'm going towards that clockwork, so I went ahead and sold those flares. Just because at this point, we've got such a dominant position. Vision is not as crucial. I'm not saying I'm not going to go back to buying vision, but, to not have flares for a fight maybe, not the end of the world, because I wanted to be able to just go ahead and spend that gold towards that clockwork. Right here, grab up Scarf, put the stun on him. Unfortunately, we didn't have the vision in that little bush right there. It would have been nice, but Vox doing his thing, just putting a ton of damage on him. He goes down. Cruel is locked onto Vox here, but he's going to start kiting him back. that Cruel just stuck to him and held on to him long enough to get him. Right there, nice stun by Braden onto that Cruel. He goes down, and one more, they're just sort of fighting back and forth, spectral smites, and boom. He gets the upper hand, takes him out. That's always weird when a Cruel fights a Cruel like that. They're jostling back and forth, stealing each other's life, and it's just sort of who can time it right. So nice job by Braden there, timing that out and getting the kill. Right here, the Kraken pops. I don't think we decided to go for this one, though. Back to buying scout mines here. Think we wait on this particular Kraken. Yeah. Oh, they just surrendered right there. Yeah. We were trying to decide what we were going to do, and they threw in the towel. Pretty early surrender, honestly. 15 minutes. We only had one of their turrets down. But thumbs up for everybody. Looking at the builds there, you see that Braden went with a Sorrow Blade, a Serpent's Mask, a Tornado Trigger. I mean, he went a heavy weapon power Cruel build and was pretty much wrecking face with it. So very nicely done. Vox also went weapon power, which is interesting. Probably should have went CP. But got the job done, did a lot of damage, with the Sorrow Blade Monocle. Me, you saw my build as we went, just with that fountain and tons of vision. Some boots, Storm Guard, and a Clockwork. Their Catherine went with a Clockwork, went with just a Crucible and some shield there. I'm not sure, probably going for an Aftershock, just didn't quite get there. Looking at their Cruel and the Sorrow Blade, a Breaking Point, Reflex Block, and some, probably going for a Serpent's Mask, just didn't get enough there to get to it. And then the Scarf going with an Eve and a Shatter Glass, and then a Reflex Block. That's all he got. So nicely done. Let me know if you guys like this, if you want to see more of just you guys playing with me randomly, sporadically, and if so, that's what I'll do. Until next time, Jake, doing my best to help you guys suck less.